I'm Rebecca Warner and I'm the building principal at Perrin Elementary. Put first things first is kind of going from, okay, I have all these visions and these ideas of who I want to be and where I want to land. Okay, now what's the first step that we're going to take to actually make that happen? We spent a lot of time this year and worked with a group of staff. I actually sat down with each of my PLC groups. Then we pulled in a group of students and a group of parents and talked about what our building vision was first. If we don't start with the same vision from the beginning, we're going to land in entirely different places. So then it kind of breaks down to saying, okay, let's do monthly planning, weekly planning, daily planning, and really trying to build in just routines and systems that makes that happen. In a school setting, it's easy to say, okay, we want to work on community building, we want to work on SEL skills, we want to work on academic needs, we got to work on math, we got to work on reading. And that list can go on and on and on. We can't fix it all at once. It's one step at a time. So what are the things that we're focusing on? Now those are the parts that are above the line. That's when it has to be constant recalibration. Because if I have staff that are going a different direction than where I'm at, we're just going to get frustration. And that's where that trust foundation comes in, because if I'm not trusting of my staff to hear when they say, hey, this is really important or this isn't important, then we're not going to be able to focus on the right things. I think when you truly look at what it takes to actually synergize, to take the input from multiple people, that's tough. You know, especially when you look at a school, you've got students, you've got families, we've got certified staff, I've got custodial team, my office staff, front clerical work. All of it comes together. It's not just me and the teachers. Like if we want to put flags up for display, I've got to coordinate with the maintenance department. We've got to get the timing right so we can get that done and be respectful of what their priorities are, because theirs may not look the same as mine. It takes a lot of time to really do true synergistic work, and that's something we've worked on a lot as a building. When I think about like what we're doing with PLCs, and we have set up to do feedback cycles at Perrin Woods as well, but it takes a lot of time and you have to schedule that out, because if you haven't scheduled that time ahead of time, it will not happen. It's not like, oh, I can just go out and it's a New Year's resolution, I'm bound and determined that I'm going to be this other person today. You have to start and say, okay, what's my 1 degree of difference? What can I set up that's going to do, one little habit that I can build in each day to kind of be a little more attentive to these pieces.